Number 7, trial of faith is the temptation to compromise. If you have not reached here, you have not seen the end of it. See, there are times when the moment God gives you instruction, or the moment you choose to walk by faith, that's when all the doors to compromise will open to you. You know Joseph, all he needed to do was to sleep with Potiphar's wife. His sorrows would have ended. Nobody would have known. But the guy said, in the whole of this house, the master has given me authority over all things except you. Genesis 39 verse 9. He said, how can I do this evil thing and sin against God? Many people say they are walking in faith. It's a lie. The moment compromise comes in, it's no longer faith. Those days when we were on campus, we started seeing some strange things. Weekend will finish, then sisters will show up. God has blessed me with BlackBerry. Over the weekend, brethren, let's help me thank this God. He has just blessed me with an Android tablet. When they are talking, you will lose your peace. I believe God can, but do you mind sharing with us how? Meanwhile, this sister traveled to Kaduna, traveled to Lagos with an allergy. So God blessed her. His immorality she went to commit to. An allergy gave her money for BlackBerry. It's 3 months later when she starts quarreling with her friends. Then you now hear, you, harlot like you. How what? Tell us more. Tell us more. We need to hear this thing because this is a wait, what? You see, suddenly the sister become pious. It's okay, I forgive you. No, don't forgive. What? Let's hear the whole story. Yes, what happened? You will now hear. Forget 3 months ago she went to Lagos. We know. That's not faith. If you change figures at the office and build a house, that's not faith. If you compromise to get a result, that's not faith. Faith is pure. And those who go through faith, many times they failed before they got answers. But the reason they arrived on the mountain of answers was because when they were failing, they also refused to compromise. Nobody who compromises can be a faith giant. Joseph refused. Daniel refused. Daniel 1 verse 8. We will not compromise to defile ourselves by eating of the portion of the king's meat. Trials. See, write these things down. Meditate on them. They may be too many for you to apprehend them now. Listen to this message again. Write them down. You will check on your journey that you will meet many of these things as you travel in faith. The day you perfect all of these battles, you can stand like Samuel and say, I lift up my hands to heaven. There's no man here that can accuse me. And to prove to you that I'm a prophet, let rain fall in dry season and it will happen. That's the power of purity talking. He said, I never took a lamb from one of you. I never took a bribe from one of you. I served in purity as a prophet. If I did anything wrong with anybody, let that person testify. I lift my hand to heaven. That's a faith man talking. If I tell you I prospered, God prospered me. If I tell you there's a miracle, God did it. There's no manipulation anywhere. Faith is showcased in the excellency of purity. Most of the things we are talking about are not faith. Are not faith. When I started learning the power move, I knew these people were too emotional. When I preach, suddenly they will sing some song. People will start for, and I said to myself, is it God that is touching these people? It's easy to hide under the thing. A point came and said, stop the keyboard. If God is touching people, let's know. If it's their emotion, let's help them. God was dealing with youth. The reason today fibroid can fall down is because I didn't allow that gimmick. The reason today the deaf can hear is because I didn't allow that gimmick. I have to prove this thing to myself. A point came, I said, why are people falling down only in church? I know there's atmosphere. I know I preach the gospel. But if I have this power, Jesus was manifesting power in the market. And as I started shutting the keyboard, I started trusting God genuinely to touch people. Ask those who travel with me. Sometimes you are coming to the hotel, you shake the people who didn't go to church with you. People who are not godly, and the power of God will hit them. Demons will start crying out. Don't allow. See, if you notice that the process is compromised, stop. I told myself those days, I said it's not shouting, because deaf ears won't hear volume. I told myself, and when we started, it will look dull, because we were used to the rhythm of emotion. But I said no. I said I won't deceive myself by people falling down. Even Michael Jackson showed up, people fell. I know the presence of God can slay people, but this thing must be pure, and I must have a witness that this is God. Today crutches can drop, deaf ears can open, blind eyes can see, tumors can fall down, because we say if this is faith, it has to be pure. You'll be challenged. For me as a traveling ministry, the pressure was performance. They can't fly you to a meeting and you talk and go back. They must see something. Those were the days when if we hear the sound of plastic chair, hallelujah, it was deliverance. But God told me, listen, where you are going to is far. Don't stop here. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. And today we may not even be there. We talk via media and dangerous miracles happen. Don't come under pressure to compromise. If you go to the fire, you will find Jesus there.